So, I just watched the first arc of Misfit at Demon King Academy, and holy fucking shit, y'all need to watch this show. So, I'm gonna be spoiling it. Well, the first arc anyway. But, first, I'm gonna summarize the core appeal of this show in, under 10 seconds. So, this is hands down the edgiest, most insane, over-the-top 13-year-old Wattpad self-insert fantasy bullshit show I've ever seen. And, oh my god, it is unrelenting in its appeal to what a middle school boy would want, and I am all for this shit. I mean, it's basically One Punch Man, but if One Punch Man was an edgelord antichrist abomination, and oh my god, y'all need to see this. Okay, so now that I've said that, if you want to watch the show without spoilers, do that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna get right into the details. Alright, so, in my opinion, the core appeal of this show has to be just the unstoppable levels of edge. This is basically if you take, fucking Kirito, and Kaneki, and, I don't know, anything running through a 13-year-old's brain, put them in a blender, and then somehow get, a perfect 10 out of 10 out of it. Oh my god! This show, man, I am gonna struggle to be coherent here, but holy fuck. So, the show opens with our fucking main character giving a monologue about how the Demon Lord of, 2,000 years ago is dead, and he did all sorts of cool shit, caused the end of days, brought humanity to its heels, killed some gods, whatever. And, now there's a high school to find his replacement. And he's finally reincarnated. And he just, rolls up to school and is super nice to this girl. And he's just kind of yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's kind of, going through life. And they have to do these tests to get into the Demon Academy. And there's this dickhead nobleman who has, fire magic. And the main character's just oh, alright then. Fucking pussy. And just effortlessly flexes on this dude so goddamn hard. He can just kind of, mind control him, and then the dude gets magic-resistant armor, and he's oh, okay. Let me just... And then beats the shit out of the dude with his fucking heartbeat, and then the dude's I'm never gonna concede. So he snaps his goddamn fingers, and the dude just explodes. But that's not enough, because, he's a good-hearted demon lord. And fucking just resurrects the dude with unforeseen magic. No one in this world could do this but this random teenager. Well, teenager. Again, give me a minute. And so, he reses the dude, and is you gonna give up? And the dude's no? So he snaps his fingers, and explodes him again, reses him, and just keeps fucking doing it. Oh my god! This is under 20 minutes in. This is episode 1. Our main character is effortlessly flexing on this dude. So, after a little while of just murdering this man, he finally gives the fuck up. And then you've got, other tests. They give him a quiz on his own thought patterns, and has him test his, magical ability, and he pulls a fucking Vegeta and just breaks it. And then, oh my god, he meets this white-hair girl named Misha, and, this fucking Chad just invites this girl home. And not just oh yeah, you want to come with? No, he grabs her by the hand and they just fucking teleport, which is also impossible magic, by the way. And then you get to meet the best characters in the show. Sure, his fucking mom and dad. I love this family. They're so wholesome. Because, you see, they're still new parents. This kid is a month old and just used fucking magic to grow to teenagerhood so he could go do shit. And they're just, oh my god, I love them. They're so wholesome and nice and wonderful, and it's just great. And so they have, this really cute, awesome dinner thing, and a nice wholesome walk the girl home thing, and the fucking mad lass pets this demon lord on the head, gives him a fucking head pat, holy shit, and then bitch boy shows back up with his brother and, a bunch of other royals, and his brother's a dick and murders him, so MC's just oh, okay. Boom! Zombie now. And then when fucking the dickhead brother doesn't show proper family values, he just kills both of them before resing them and giving them a lecture. And then oh my god! He's the most socially awkward dickhead ever. Because, like, he shows up in episode 2, rolls into the fucking, classroom, and, like, oh my god, it's so great, because he just announces himself as, I am the greatest human ever, I will kill you all, and he meant that as a joke. Like, that's just supposed to be a fucking, ha ha ha, this is funny. And everyone's like, oh, what the fuck is up with this guy? And then they all have to form into these little teams, right? And then there's this blonde hair tsundere girl who wants OP dude, OP main character on her fucking team. And he's like, yeah, no. So they have this little duel thing. And they summon these giant castles out of magic, which is apparently common battle tactics in this world, right? So they summon these giant castles. And it's him and Misha versus these 7 other demon wizard people. And Misha's like, oh shit, this is gonna be real rough. And he's like, I got this. Just casually strolls up to them, like, has his fucking hands in his pockets, does not care. Magically hacks into their communications just to taunt them for a minute. And then starts, like, juggling with their castle. Picks it up, throws it in the air, spins it around, chucks it. And they're like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, we're gonna lose. Or, I guess not Jesus Christ, because, demons, but whatever. So, they're like, oh, fuck, okay. And they summon this, like, giant ultimate fire magic cannon thing. And this boy just blows it away with one measly little finger gun. The fucking mad lad. And so, blonde hair tsundere girl, she does the thing, and she says baka. And then she has to join with him because of a promise. And, oh my god, in the span of this one episode, she goes from Soon to Dere. Like, she starts the episode hating him, and by the end, they're fucking kissing. Like, oh my god. And then you get to episode 3, because yeah, all of this has been 2 episodes, right? You get to episode 3, and like, the sisters, by the way, Misha and Sasha, blonde hair tsundere girl, are sisters, I hadn't said that yet. They're being all cute, and like, it's just all great and stuff. And then they're in class, right? And fucking this ancient demon shows up to give them a lecture. And MC's like, yo, dog, what up? I made you. And everyone's like, dude, what the fuck? You're not allowed to just casually talk to this man. And he's like, yeah, dude, don't you remember me? And the demon's like, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? So MC just casually sends him back in time to try to restore his memories. And when that doesn't work, they have a bit of a chat, and MC's like, oh shit, someone's trying to replace me as Demon Lord. That's weird. So then, they fucking just like, oh my god, fuck, Grayson, Brain. Yeah, okay, right, yeah, fuck, alright, cool, yeah. Fucking, what's wrong with me? So anyway, they fucking, wow, Grayson, Brain. So yeah, alright, I got this. So they roll up to this castle dungeony thing, and it turns out to just be his old house. Like, his fucking personal manor. And so he's just walking through all casually while all these other people are, like, having boss battles and dungeon raiding, and he's just like, yeah, I know a secret passage, and walks through a goddamn wall. Just, like, straight through, like, boop, I'm through the bricks. And they head down to, like, this inside garden and this treasure room, and it's really cute, and Misha's like, oh man, I want to get my sister birthday present. And he's like, I got you, dog. And they head into this treasure room and get all these cute things, and then, Sasha stabs her sister. Yeah, just fucking stabs her. And MC's like, oh, that wasn't nice of you. And casually flexes on her while being like, yeah, I healed her the second I saw her. And then also just, have utterly defeated you already. And Misha's like, no, don't murder my sister. So they let her go. And then, like, it turns out that Misha and Sasha are the same person, but, like, separated at birth into 2 different beings, and they're destined to fuse that day. So fucking the main character's like, oh, that's stupid. Alright. And so they catch Sasha, because it's his house, he just has magic control of it, apparently. And she's trying to run away, but can't. So MC's like, yeah, this ain't happening, dog. And fucking Sasha's like, okay, let's have another bet. You can overrule my magic, I'll tell Misha nice things. So, they set up to do this, and Sasha whips out some never-before-seen magic, and MC casually just is like, yeah, I win. She's like, shit. But then she reveals it was all her master plan all along, because, basically, Sasha is going to get Misha back into her existence, because she's the original person, but she's playing a fucking Uno reverse card, right, to swap it. And MC's like, that's stupid. and goes to just send them both back in time, like their fucking souls, to give them double souls. So at this moment, they don't have to fuse. It's weird. But then the demon shows back up to kill this boy. And he's like, nope. And then a god of time shows up and imbues the demon with time god powers. And they have a boss battle. And then Misha and Sasha finally accept that he's the demon lord. And then the animation gets really fucking good for a minute. And he just, like, flexes on this demon god man and eradicates him. And that's where you learn that in the past, someone fucked with this demon who the demon lord created to try to erase the demon lord and replace him with someone else. And then, like, fucking, oh my god, that's where the arc ends. Is he battled a god demon lord, and, like, it stabs him through the chest. Not once, but twice. And he just doesn't care. Like, this boy is invincible. Like, people try to use magic on him and it just fails. Brute force doesn't work. Like, he is the most unstoppable. He's actually probably worse than Saitama. He is just the epitome of the overpowered edgelord protagonist. And he will never lose. And oh my god, I love it. And yeah. Holy fuck, this show is great. Watch it.